Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my March favorites, as you can tell from the title of this video. And I'm so excited it's the end of March because that means it is my birthday. Tomorrow's actually my 30th birthday. It's a big one. And I'm really excited to be turning 30. Charles and I are going to Niagara-on-the-Lake to celebrate. So I'm really excited to get away for a night. We will be at the Niagara outlets in case you wanted to meet me and are in that area at the time. We'll be there in the afternoon. So definitely stop by. I will be snapping, Twitter, all that stuff. So if you ever wanted to meet me in that area, I will be at the outlets tomorrow. Also, another thing I wanted to announce, I will be going to Gen Beauty. I just found out about it. It is in Toronto, which is really close. So excited for that. So it's in Canada. If you ever wanted to go to Gen Beauty, it's in Toronto, May 14th and 15th. I'll leave a link down below for you to get your tickets. There's a lot of people going. I'm really excited to meet all the Ipsy girls are going to be there. So it's going to be really exciting. I can't wait to meet all of you as well. So if you ever wanted to experience Gen Beauty, this is my first time going. I'd love to meet you. So definitely get your tickets for May 14th and 15th. My last meetup is actually my spring meetup, which I do plan to do very soon, and I think I decided on it being in London because that's where most of you said you'd like to meet up. So we'll probably do it at White Oaks Mall or Masonville. I'm not sure which one has the better Sephora. Let me know in the comments, but I will let you know soon about exactly the day for that, but I think I've decided London. So with all that being said, I'm going to hop right into my March favorites. I have a lot to share with you guys and a lot of really good products, a lot of good finds. So the first thing I am loving is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation. Pretty sure that I've said this in a favorites before, but it's what's on my face right now and it's what I've been using pretty much every time I've been doing my makeup lately, it seems, because I've been trying to get more into drugstore products and using them more for my channel because I know sometimes I can sway to the high end. I love makeup in general, but my mindset's set on if I'm going to use up makeup, it needs to be high end because that costs me more, but I'm just loving this foundation. This foundation is geared towards normal to oily skin types, and I have normal to dry, so it's kind of weird that I like this foundation, but it looks so good on my skin. I love matte full coverage foundations. This is definitely full coverage on me. It looks flawless, but I do have to take a couple steps to prep my skin in order to wear the foundation. So I do put on a facial oil. I've been using the Olay Regenerist facial oil plus the CoverGirl Olay Simply Ageless Anti-Aging Foundation Primer. These two together just make the perfect canvas to apply this foundation on top for my skin type. So I've just been loving this combination, and they're all drugstore, which is surprising. I didn't plan it out, just happens to be that way, but I've been loving this combo and it's been working really, really well for me. Also, I recently picked up this Sephora Color Switch by Vera. A lot of you were telling me that I could just use a hair donut, which it's basically the same thing. It looks like a Brillo pad or a hair donut. So this just takes off any eyeshadow on your brush. So if you have a dirty brush, you just swipe it in there and it takes off all that eyeshadow. So you can use this brush again with some different eyeshadow. It doesn't clean your brushes, it just takes off the eyeshadow so you can continue to use that brush. You should still use a antibacterial agent to clean your brushes. This is just handy to have if I still want to use a brush in a makeup tutorial. So I've been really loving that, but I'm definitely going to have to try out a hair donut because it looks like the exact same thing. Another favorite of mine is this NYX number 16 brush. I think I might have actually mentioned this as well before, but I've just been loving this brush. It is the best density in a brush. It's not too dense, it's not too fluffy, but it's perfect. It's super soft, it's not scratchy in the slightest, and it literally blends out your eyeshadow for you. It is so good. It does all the work, and I can't say enough good things about it. I got this in a whole NYX kit, and I absolutely love this brush. It's my favorite blending brush right now. So, so good. You gotta check it out. For highlighting, I've been enjoying a few things I want to share with you. These two I recently got from Sephora. They are the Anastasia Glow Kits in Gleam and That Glow. I've used them both in tutorials. The only thing I don't like about these powders is that if you have any kind of texture on your skin, it will accentuate that. So I would definitely need to have a certain foundation on in order to wear these and just have my skin looking absolutely flawless so these don't accentuate any bad areas in my skin. So that's the only thing about those that I don't like, but they are so pretty. I use them as eyeshadows, as highlights. They just work for me. I love them. And then for affordable highlight. This is taking the cake for one of my favorite highlights of all time, and it is marketed as a bronzer. It's the e.l.f. Golden Bronzer, but on me it looks like a highlight. This is what I have on my cheeks today. It doesn't accentuate any problem areas in my skin. It just gives the perfect highlight in my opinion, and this was only a few dollars. You can use different areas of this, kind of like the glow kits. You can stick to certain areas of bronzer, but this is so much cheaper and a better consistency. It doesn't accentuate any problem areas. I can wear this regardless, and you get all your different shades. So I thought I'd mention this because this has been around for a while, but sometimes we get caught up in all the new products that come out. I know I do because I'd like to review them, but as I said, this is affordable. It's even better in my opinion, and you can do the same thing. Custom create a highlight for yourself, and it's super cheap. I've also been loving the Makeup Revolution matte blushes. This is the one in the shade Nude. I used it in my Makeup Revolution side-by-side comparison tutorial, and I compared it to MAC Melba. It's pretty much a spot-on dupe for it. So that's one of my favorite MAC blushes, and this formula is incredible. It's so soft and pigmented. It's just a beautiful shade. So I love these blushes. This is my favorite one of the bunch so far. It's in Nude, as I said. So definitely check out those. That was $4 Canadian for me, plus 30% off. Super cheap. And then for my lips, I've been loving the Best Damn Lip Mask from Best Damn Beauty. This is Nicole Guerrero's line here on YouTube. So that's why I wanted to buy it, to support her. I heard they were back in stock because they were back ordered for a while. So I picked up 2 of them. This is my one I haven't been using. I can't find the one that I have been using. So I don't want to swatch this, but when I find it, I will insert a swatch of this. But the consistency is amazing. I compare this to the Christian Dior balm. Let me show you. But this is better. I never liked the Christian Dior balm, even though I've used most of it. It's the Creme de Rose. It smells like roses, just like the Best Damn Beauty one. It's pink. This one accentuated dryness in my lips. This one doesn't. This one just seeps into my lips. The main ingredient in this is lanolin. Lanolin, I know, is an ingredient in nipple cream. I know this only because I'm breastfeeding. I've never had to use it, but I know it works great for cracked nipples if you ever have that. That's probably why this works so well for my lips, because I have really dry lips. I've been wearing this throughout the day, and I put on a lot at night, and it's been working out really well for me. This was super pricey to get to Canada, unfortunately. I used her 20% off coupon code, which brought the product down to a little bit less than what shipping was. It was pretty much exactly the same, to be honest. It was $20.80 for the product and then $21 for the shipping. So I actually ended up paying a little bit more for shipping, which it sucks so bad. So I justified it by picking up 2. But then I got a $20 duty charge at the door. So just for my fellow Canadians out there, whoever wanted to try it, you do get charged duties, and shipping is kind of pricey. Some more lip products I wanted to talk about. The first are the Buxom Lip Creams, and then I have these CoverGirl Colorlicious glosses. They're kind of similar in their packaging and everything. These ones have that minty cooling sensation. These don't do that to your lips, but they're both sheer glossy glosses, and they've just been really nice, really working out for me. These are obviously cheaper than these, so I've just been keeping them both in my rotation. My favorite of the Buxom right now is a limited edition shade, so that's why I wanted to mention it. It is in Grape Groove, so definitely go pick this up if you like this color. I wore this in my spring tutorial, and it looks like that. It's just a really pretty shade for the spring and summer. It has a purple undertone, but it pulls really pink on my lips. But I love that purple undertone because it really brings out my eyes. So that is that gloss, and the Buxom glosses are awesome because they do cool your lips. Unless you don't like that, then they're not awesome. And then I really love these Colorlicious ones from CoverGirl. And I have all the light shades, the nude ones, 600, 610, and 620. I'm using 2 of them in tutorials to see. This I have on my lips right now. It's in the shade Candylicious. This kind of gloss has an iridescence to it that picks up beautifully if you're taking photography or if you're filming like this. It just really photographs well because it has that dimension to it. And these 2 are just 2 typical nude shades. One's more bronzy and glittery, and one is more cream light nude. They've been working out really well for me for drugstore lip glosses, so I highly recommend them. And the last beauty product I wanted to talk about is a perfume, and it is the Stella by Stella McCartney Eau de Perfume, and this is a spray. It's a travel-friendly size for your purse, but it's just a really fresh floral scent. I recently hauled this. This is my purse perfume. I've just been chucking it in my purse for on the go. Sometimes I forget to spray perfumes, and sometimes I just want to freshen up, and this is just a really nice light floral fresh scent that works perfectly on the go. So that is everything for my beauty products, I think. I had so many things. I had to cut back this video considerably because I had so many products I wanted to share. I didn't want it to be half an hour long because I've been finding so many great things that have been working so well for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed my favorites. Let me know what you have been loving in the comment section below as always, because I love checking out your recommendations. You guys always give me the best ones. And if you're in the Niagara area tomorrow, definitely come say hi to me at the outlets. I would love to meet you, as I said. I should be there in the afternoon around lunchtime, maybe noon, 1 o'clock, I'm thinking. But I will tweet and snap about it when I'm there. Also pick up your tickets for Gen Beauty. I can't wait to meet you guys there, and I will see you guys in my next video.